Dear class of 2013, students, parents, grandparents, and professors, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a special day for the American University in Kosovo. On this day, AUK celebrates 10 successful years of academic excellence, but at the same time, it says goodbye to one of the most cheerful and hopefully most successful generations it has had so far, the class of 2013. It is a great honor for me to stand up here today and represent AUK's 9th graduating class. If I had to recount all that we've been through together within these 4 years, a short speech would certainly not be enough. So let me try to put this one, a short story, a story I know will not come to an end today. The story of the class of 2013. It was September 4th, 2009, when all of us were rushing into AUK's campus to find our teams for the orientation session. Split into small groups, we were taken around the campus by our older AUK peers who were overwhelming us with information regarding classes, schedules, and everything else we needed to start our first ever AUK week. 3 days later, all of us, with our business laptop bags, which actually all of us hated, attended our first ever AUK classes. I remember my first class managing media and presentations. We were each asked to stand in front of the class, present ourselves, and tell a characteristic of our personality. I do not think I was not the only one to feel uncomfortable, shy, and anxious, standing there, revealing personal issues in front of a group of people we barely knew. Most of us were not native English speakers, yet we all had to speak English, and couldn't help but feel embarrassed when we made silly mispronunciations. Yes, I still cannot pronounce entrepreneur. Nonetheless, we survived, we made it, and I'm proud of it. Freshman year looked like a puzzle, but the pieces were coming together as time went by. In the beginning, we were all quite withdrawn, but given the nature of the classes and the activities they involved, the puzzle started merging together. Sophomore year is when the puzzle really started to make a picture. That's when this generation started functioning as one. What you are seeing here today is not just the graduation ceremony of a group of young students. Rather, you are witnessing the official entry of an old band of young people into the real world after countless days and nights of training into the art of study and joy. Some of us are blonde, some thin, some funny, some serious, some shy, some energetic. But we all are compassionate, willing to help, ready to learn, and ready to succeed. And I know in stories like this one, popular terms such as special or future leaders often come to our mind. And although I have high hopes for this generation, I am deliberately not using these terms. For one, I know that we are not a generation of students who think of ourselves as intrinsically special. On the contrary, we know we have been privileged with a fantastic opportunity, and it is this knowledge that will compel us to succeed. And while I cannot guarantee that this generation will be our future leaders, what I can guarantee is that with the trust we have forged in each other throughout these 4 years, I would be ready to follow and count on each and every member of this generation, knowing their endeavors will never compromise their honesty. Honorable professors, thank you for guiding us through this successful path, for giving us hope, motivation, and support. Above all, thank you for being our friends, and not only teaching us during class, but also joining our parties, trips, and many other out-of-class events. We are proud to have been your students. You are examples that we will follow. To dar shumë prindër gjyshët dhe pjesëtarë tjerë të familjes. Ne jemi këtu sot si rezultat I punës tuaj të palotshme. Ju falenderojmë nga zemra për mbështetjen e pakursyeshme që keni dhënë për neve. Ashtu siç po ju bëjmë të ngriheni krenar sot, ju premtojmë se do ju bëjmë të ndjeni krenar gjatë gjithë jetës tuaj. Ju jeni ata që I zbukuroni momentet tona më të lumtura. Kjo ditë ju dedikohet juve, po Arzana dedikohet edhe neve. My crazy classmates of generation 2013. These years have gone by so quickly, and we're graduating today. 4 years ago, I could not even imagine how close we would become and how emotional this day would be. You have made every day interesting and helped me tremendously. I'm deeply thankful for that. I'm very happy that we are all graduating today, and I know for sure that this graduation does not mark an end to our story. I'm happy for all the memories, wonderful moments, and great experiences. The whole 4 sleepless, wonderful years together. Yet, the real grown-up 9-to-5 world out there is calling us. And while I feel sad that this one chapter of our great story has come to an end, let's make a promise to start the next one immediately. As we walk out of the ceremony today, we know what pizzas and bravos serve for, so next time we sit and such pizzas together, we're loaded. We know how a set of criteria is developed to judge an environmental issue, so we're also pretty sure we need brand new, less polluting cars. We also know what the prisoner's dilemma is and what the rational choice theory is, so we know we may not be able to buy these cars immediately, but we also know what one-way or two-way ANOVA is, and in a few years' time, we'll know whether the level of effort we put in has anything to do with our capacity to buy a brand new car. We know all this because we had great professors to teach us lessons that will stick forever. If nothing else, we will surely know where Bukovic is and what happens to Kashaman when we become richer. Generation 2013. We joined AUK to receive a good American-style education, and fortunately, that is precisely what we got. But we never expected to become a part of a family of almost 200 people who work together, share, forgive, and love unconditionally. Who were strangers to one another in our first days, but who would become our best friends and our biggest supporters over the following 4 years. Before we walk out of here today, let's stop and remember. After 4 years of hard work, this day is a celebration of our achievements. Sleepless nights, endless discussions, countless PowerPoint slides, 10 last minutes remaining of the battery charge, emailed essays stuck in the outbox, the yellow, smelly number 4 bus driving away without us, all will be remembered. But today, we do not have to work hard. Today, we celebrate. We deserve this. Now let's go out there and shine as we shine on this campus over the last 4 years. We are ready to move to the next chapter of our story. Be ready. Thank you.